Yo, this is Flight Simulator 2024, my first playthrough. Just bought it. Let me make a new application audio. Oh yeah, wait. Audio input, yeah, application. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2. I'm just gonna say 2. And then Microsoft Flight Simulator. Turn that way down. There we go. We got some sound. We are going to plan a flight. I have no idea where we're gonna plan a flight to. Hopefully we don't have no bugs. Like I said, 2020 has some bugs, and the 747 has some bugs on it, but hopefully we're in the clear of that. I have no idea where I want to fly. No more than 5-hour flight we could do. Maybe from... Maybe Los Angeles to Phoenix? Or... How far is Houston? How far is Houston to Phoenix? And 8 hours? Whew. Okay, what about... I don't want... Let's do... Let me see. Okay, so... Hey, I have a question.
Of course. What's your question? I'm here to help, so just let me know what you need.
Hey, what are some short flights under 5 hours in the United States?
If you're looking for short flights under 5 hours in the US, a few great options include Chicago, which is about 1 hour and 49 minutes from New York, Miami, around 3 hours and 7 minutes from New York, and Scottsdale, Arizona, which is a top getaway, though it doesn't have a single major flight time listed. These are all great options for a quick domestic escape.
Alright, give me the airport names for Chicago and the airport names for New York. There's no way New York is only an hour and 50 minutes from Chicago. Or an hour and 7 minutes?
The main airports in Chicago are O'Hare International and Midway International. While in the New York area, the key airports are John F. Kennedy International, JFK, LaGuardia, LGA, and Newark Liberty. The flight time mentioned earlier, under 5 hours between New York and Chicago, is accurate for a typical nonstop route.
So... That's a 4-hour flight. She said it was an hour.
Exactly, yeah. That timing usually checks out, like a 2 to 2.5 hour flight between the two. So if you're looking for something shorter, you'd want to consider maybe a regional flight or a different route.
You said Chicago and New York is only like an hour and 49 minutes from New York.
Yeah, exactly. So I get why it feels surprising, but that's a pretty typical nonstop flight time between Chicago O'Hare and New York JFK or LaGuardia. The total time can vary depending on wind or routing,
That's almost a 2-hour flight.
Yeah, exactly.
From Chicago to Detroit.
The typical nonstop flight time from Chicago to New York ranges between about 1 hour 35 minutes and 2 hours 25 minutes. The exact duration depends on which airport.
I don't even know how this sim's gonna run on my computer. I have it at high settings, but I don't know how like optimized it really is yet. How do you change the skin? Can't move it. Can't look around it. Alright, it's fine. We'll go with this one. American Airlines 777 departing from Detroit is KTDW or the KDTW? Yeah. KDTW. I want candy. 747. 747-8. We're going over Lake Michigan. Could go up here. Far. Alright, now we're gonna hit an ILS landing on what are we looking like? So we're gonna have to go around this way or this way. So let's look at some runways. Let's see what the biggest runway they have there. So we have this one. This is the biggest one. We can hit 4 right. We can hit an ILS. 4 right. So we can hit 4 right. Okay. And then we can take off. In Chicago, this is where Home Alone was filmed. One of my favorite movies of all time. I always tell people that because I don't understand how you could. They didn't shut down the airport to film that movie. Like, that's chaotic. All the people in the movie were not even extras. They were just business as usual, getting on a plane and they're just filming a movie and let's just go home. They didn't shut down places like that really that much back in the day. They didn't have the money to pay for all like real extras. So those are people who are just walking, getting on a plane, going for the holidays. And yeah, they just happen to be filming one of the best movies of all time. Alright, so we have 13,000 right here that we can take off on. Big runway, it's a big jet. It's Air Force One jet, but we don't have our Air Force One skin on it today. We have our star and our SID and our star. This is our star right here if we can get into Michigan. So we will hit, that gonna be 10 left, because I want to go east. We can go 10 left. And what did I say for the ILS? 4 right. 4 right. Jolly like a melody in my head. We're gonna have 300 passengers. Na 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 in my hands. Okay, if you want to get real realistic, we could actually do our set departure time and make sure we're out by that time, and we could do our type of all that stuff. But we're not gonna worry about any of that. We're just gonna set all this to auto because I don't feel like getting my calculator doing all the math right now. Should do everything by itself pretty well. Taxi fuel, I'm not worried about adding that. It'd be about 2,000, I think. All right, here's our flight. So it looks like we have a SID. This is gonna be our SID. This will be our star. So we're going way up here. We're going down into Milwaukee. So we can get set up for this runway right here, probably, for our SID. So this will be our SID right here. So a SID would be like us, once we come out, and then we make that transition away from the airport, that's our SID. And as we come in here, I'm pretty sure right here, is our SID as we come in. So our SID would be, it's actually going to be, yeah, okay. So, and just to make sure what we're doing here, we're going to pull up an app called Navigation Chart. We're doing all this flight stuff now, so we can get all this stuff out of the way. Now, I can go in here and change all this stuff. I'm familiar with this route. I've ran this route many times. That goes just a little bit down low. We don't have to go as wide. So I have done that one many times. But you know what? Let's go towards Milwaukee. That's fine. No, we're not going that high up to Michigan. Not gonna happen. Alright. Unless we have weather. So now we have this chart open. So we're gonna look up and we're gonna find our SID and star. I believe this is our SID and this is our star. But we need to find our star because our star is gonna tell us what we need to do as we're coming in for our landing. And the speeds we need to be at, altitude, all that stuff. So we're gonna go into airport. We're gonna find O'Herd. We are gonna look for our SID, so remember, I think it's gonna be that one. And at the end of the day, this is what our flight plan needs to be. When we go in the computer and our airplane and we program everything in, this is what I want to see. I want to see us come up. I want to see everything match the way we see here. That should generate this flight. If you really want to get realistic and you got a printer, well, by all means, print your PDF. If you really want to get realistic, print them. This is like a flight plan. So we need 42,000 block fuel. We're gonna burn about approximately 2,000 and trip about 17,000 in the air. Baggage 21,000 estimated to okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and this is gonna be our flight plan. So this, I believe, is our SID. We're gonna go find it. We're gonna go look. I'm gonna click open charts and SID. Okay, I forgot. This one does not have SIDs. This airport doesn't really have SIDs like that. We'll see what this is. So it really don't have SIDs. It's got a whole bunch of stars. So that's fine. We'll just do a normal transition and we'll just depart east and do a normal transition now. That's not a big deal. The big deal is our star. We need to make sure we have our star. Every airport has a star because it's how we know how high we need to be as we get to the runway and different waypoints. But yeah, so this is like just different departure routes right here. So yeah, this is considered. All right, well, let's go to Detroit and let's find our star. I think I found it. I think I found it, guys. It's right here. Right there. RK City 2, RK City 2. All right, this is gonna be our chart that we need to go off of. This is us coming in from like the northwest area, as you can see right here. And when we get to this waypoint, Tender. When we get there, we need to be at 23 to 21,000 feet. As we get to here, we need to be at 19 to 16,000 feet. And as we get to here, 12,000. And as we come in, we keep getting lower. And as we come in to here, we need to be at 6,000 feet. As we come in, we'll be probably around here. We'll probably be around 3,000 feet as we come in with our flaps, or at least 20 flaps. Speeds. Now these are kind of fast speeds. We're not gonna pay attention to the speeds. These speeds is many factors on our airplane, like a airliner, commercial jet, how many people you have on board, baggage, weight, all that stuff. We're gonna let our computer determine our speed. Our speed, I'm gonna say roughly with 300 passengers, our speed is gonna be around 145 to 141 at landing. Around here, it's gonna be about 150s to 160s. So I'm just going based off the experience, just what I've seen with, and the weight and everything added into it. All right, so we got all that taken care of. I don't know how this game's gonna run. It's my first, never played it yet. Just bought it. 2020 runs pretty good, but I got settings pretty high. So let me just go ahead and double check our settings real quick. Because I'm not sure, I didn't do anything with the graphics yet. So frame generation, I want that to be on. It's so good. VSync. Is that on or off? I can't tell. So I'm trying to turn it off. Let's put this on balance for now and see what happens. Let's put the sharpening up to there. And let's put real life weather, real life everything on. And let's go back to Hurd Airport. And hopefully they fixed a lot of the gates. A lot of the gates in 2020 was horrible. Like it wouldn't even put you at a gate properly. Or it'll have you take off the opposite, it'll try to want you to take off the opposite way of where the runway's at, which wouldn't make no sense. I like this. This looks nice. They don't have no big gate, do they? They got medium. There we go. They do got a heavy gate. Okay, hopefully the controls are still sort of the same for controller, like 2020. Cause oh man. Why are we wobbling? Is it that windy? Okay, it's stopping now. I think it's because it was spawning in. And the fact that you can walk around your plane is absolutely insane. How do you run faster though? I mean, it's not running too bad. It's running pretty good. It's not. I mean, it's not like I'm at high settings. It's running pretty good. I mean, yeah. I don't like motion blur. Is motion blur on? Now, when you zoom out like that, it's gonna lag, obviously, because it's running everything in. But this is sick. I don't know if motion blur's on. How do you know? I don't like motion blur at all. I don't think that's a thing. Multiply your frame rate by 2 with GeForce RTX 50 series. Graphic card can multiply by 3 or 4. Should I do more? Is that gonna help me at all? Is that gonna make things look better? Yeah, that definitely makes things look better, bro. Everything feels, and the FPS is way more higher now. I love the 50 series because you can have that frame rate generation stuff. I mean, it's smooth as hell now. Okay. I don't know what to do. I never walked outside of a plane before in these simulators. This is pretty cool. It's huge. I know we can do checklists and stuff. Like, we can check our stuff. How do you do it? Okay, we're not gonna do everything. How do you get in the plane? I mean, there's a few stutters here and there, but it's a flight simulator, man. It's gonna happen. How do you get in though? Yeah. Yeah. It ran good. Yeah. It doesn't. It hasn't popped up. It hasn't popped up that engine power reduced nothing anymore. All right. We use YouTube TV now. I use YouTube TV. I don't use Direct TV no more. It's like TV. Yeah, we already paid for it. We don't use Direct TV no more. It's on TV. That's the thing that y'all watch. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, this is sick. How do you get in though? How do you get in? That's so freaking sick. How you doing, Bob? How's it going? Where's my checklist? I mean, I can pretty much turn this plane on without the checklist, but we might forget something. Let's just go through. I don't know how good the checklist is gonna be. The one in 2020 is pretty good. Wow, we got a map up here now. Can I move this? Do I have it on the side of my? I wish I had it over here. I mean, okay. I'm not gonna add the flight here. I still can go use the FMC, right? Where's my checklist? Okay, dang, this was more and so much more in depth. We don't care about any of that, bro. Yeah, we checked nose gear. Yeah, we checked taxi lights. Yeah, we checked all that. Landing lights, checked them. Yep, we sure did. Checked everything. I'm not doing all that right now, bro. Next time we will go in depth. We'll do all this. We'll actually go around the plane and actually, you know, I just want to get in the air, man. I just want to see if I have any problem with this plane. Because on 2020, this plane is so buggy. All right, I think I know how. I think I know everything's there. I mean, I know this plane pretty good, pretty good. All right, I just gotta figure out. Hopefully, we have the same controls. Oh no, we don't. Oh shoot. Okay, it's gonna be shift this time. Shift. It's gonna be shift. Oh no, I don't like that. How it turns the camera all the way. I don't like that. That's weird. How do you? I don't want to turn it that way. I want to go back. I don't. How do I go like back? How do I like? I don't want to. I want to like move myself in front of there so I can look, but it's not moving my character. I mean, I guess that'll be realistic, but well, whatever. Hello? Windshield wipers off. Landing gear is down.
O'Hare ground. Boeing Alpha Sierra 747 with India. Request taxi for takeoff. East departure.
It's got some stutters here and there, but pretty good. IRS.
Contact tower on 127.925 when ready. Taxi 2 and hold short runway 28 right using taxiway Victor Tree Victor Yankee. Boeing 747.
I keep hitting the wrong button because it's not control. What am I hitting though? Oh. That's a disengage. I thought it was a freaking fire alarm. That's why I looked down here. See, on Flight Simulator 2020, it's control to do this, to move your camera around. It's on here, it's a shift, so weird. It's gonna be hard to get used to that. Alright, there's my map. What the hell is going on here? Hello? Alright, let's see, let's go up here. Bus ties. Auto, generators. Control switches are on. APU. Alright, now how do you get outside the plane? Because it's not the same key on here. I hate that shit. How do I get outside the plane? Do I have to? I don't want to just get out of the plane. I want to get my camera outside the plane. Well, I don't want to pause and get out of the plane. Wait. And that's too much. There's got to be another way I can get out of the plane, right? There's so many keybinds. I'm literally doing things I don't want to do. I don't want all these keybinds to be able to do things. Okay, we gotta pause the game real quick. Alright. Yeah. And I'm using a controller for flying, but I'm talking about like how do you get out of the freaking keyboard? Flight control surfaces. Cockpit. Okay, well, this is why you got ChatGPT. Hey, on the flight simulator, a Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, how do you get out of the plane from the cockpit?
Good question. In Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, you can actually walk around the
I don't want to walk around. I knew you were going to say that. I want to get my camera outside, looking down the outside of the aircraft.
Gotcha. case, you just press the insert key or the end key on some setups to switch to external view. Once you're in that external view, you can use your mouse or keyboard to orbit around and look at the plane from the outside. Super easy.
Super easy. Mine's not working.
Got it. Sometimes the key bindings might differ, or it could be a different setting. You can also try using the view menu in the top toolbar and select an external camera option there. And if all else fails, we can double check your controls or settings. Just let me know.
I can do it that way, but
Yeah, exactly. So if you open the camera settings menu, you can choose from different external views, like the drone camera or locked spot. If you want, we can walk through adjusting your controls.
I don't want to walk through nothing.
No problem at all. In that case, just let me know if you notice any unusual key bindings or if it still doesn't switch views. I'm happy to help troubleshoot or find a workaround.
These keys are freaking. I don't like these key bindings. Okay. And why can I look around, dude?
Yeah. So sometimes it's just a glitch or a control.
I can't move. Like, what the hell?
That's super frustrating.
Shut up.
If the mouse or keyboard input isn't working, you might want to check if you're in a locked cockpit view. You can usually toggle free look by using the right mouse button or adjust your.
I'm pushing the right mouse button. It works and it doesn't work.
That's really odd. If the right mouse button isn't working, you might want to check your controls menu in the simulator settings. You can reassign a free look button or reset the defaults.
Alright, I'm going flying, okay? I ain't got time for you. I'm about to get in the air, don't you worry.
Absolutely. Take your time and enjoy the flight. If you run into any more issues later, just let me know. I'll be here.
You're gonna be here when I land?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be right here, so once you're done flying, just pop back in, and we can troubleshoot or just chat about the plane. Have fun up there.
Have fun.
Awesome. Yeah, enjoy your flight, and I'll be right here if you need anything afterward. Safe travels.
What's closest center?
Sounds good. Have a great flight, and I'll catch you when you're done. No rush at all.
It doesn't look like it's auto, but I can think 50 would be out. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, that sounds
Shut
good.
up! Alright, well, I mean, it don't look auto. It would look a little off, but there's 50%, so I'm gonna leave it on 50%. Realm. Packs. Isolation. Bleed. They actually keep the bleed off on this aircraft. On the 2020, it's on. Or, they actually keep it, yeah, it's on. Yeah, it's on in 2020. These are off in 2020. Navigation. Just go through the checklist, make sure we don't forget nothing. We'll put that on. It's not really nighttime, but then we'll go into our autopilot area and put the flight directors on. Auto, throttle, armed, bank selector, autopilot disengage up, landing gear is down. Auto brakes. We're gonna do the later. We're gonna do the career mode too. Right now we're just doing a free roam flight, just to get our feet wet. This is my first time playing the 2024. I just gotta learn to keep keybinds. So going down here, we'll go down here. So that's our brakes are on. Speed brakes are down. Thrust lever auto, flaps up. Fuels are cut off. Seat belts should be down here, are off. We're gonna put it to on. And standby should be on standby. I transponded. That's it for our pre-flight. Pre-flight is I like this though, how it pops up green when you check everything off. If you don't pop up green, you miss something. I like that because now you know it's gonna be hard to miss something. If you checked it off, you're acknowledging that you checked it off, right? So, all right. We'll go ahead and do this, then we'll do our flight plan. I don't know why the screen is so dark though. Can I, like, wait? I wish I could make that bigger, like this. It'd be so much better if you can like click on this screen and make it enlarge up here like this. Can I make that brighter though? All right, let's go ahead and do this real quick. Get our hydraulics on. I mean, there's stutters here, you know, every now and then, but it's running good. Good FPS. You know, when I pause it though, it's gonna stutter like that. That's just to be expected. It just zooms out so quickly, you know. Things like that happens, but it looks great. All right, so let's go ahead and turn these on. So make sure, good, good. Fuel pumps. Now this is our center wing, and this is our stabilizer. We're not gonna do. We're going. I know that it told us to have our cross feed on. We're gonna turn them off because we're not cross feeding from engine to engine. We're not doing. We're just doing a basic flight, meaning we're not gonna have any reserves. We're not gonna have anything in our reserves, and we're not gonna be cross feeding. So we're gonna turn that off. And these are our engines. These are what we care about right here. So we're gonna put these on, because we are gonna be using just the 4 engines that we have. We're not, like I said, think of this as a maze or a refinery. You know, you basically open a valve or whatever, and you allow a process to go through, and then it goes to the other side. It's basically what this is. You open a valve, you open it up, it goes in and cross feeds to the other side. So if you lose, if you're off balance on, you know, you lose too many fuel on one side, maybe got a little small fuel leak or whatever, you can cross feed if you need to, just to get yourself somewhere else safe. You know, there's many situations that you can do, but we're gonna keep it basic. I know in real life we would have reserves. I know I should do that right now, but I'm just trying to first flight in the 2020. I'm just trying to just have fun with it. It don't have to be perfect. So we'll tick that, and then our beacon, we will tick that, and then we will go ahead and change this transponder, and that is all we need to do for that. So we will go ahead and program our computer. Keep pushing the wrong. Everything in Flight Simulator 2020 is left control, and then whatever button you want is shift on here. All right, here we go. Is there another keybind for? Or can I just move over? See, I don't like that. I want to be in front of the screen. How do I do that? I want to move over. How do I move my character over? And now all of a sudden I can't move around. Probably because I have to be in this mode. But I want to. Hey, how do you move around the cockpit like your character, or you can look where you want to look at?
Yeah. So in most flight simulators, like Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can usually just click and drag with your mouse or use a hat switch on your joystick. If you're on a keyboard or with a trackpad, there's often a free little right mouse button for a specific key point, so you can pan around.
No, I can pan around, but I can't move I can't move from where my character is sitting.
Got it. Yeah, in most flight sims, you're kind of locked in your seat by default. If you want to switch positions, like move to the jump seat or stand up, some sims have a cockpit interaction mode or a crew management feature. Are you using a specific platform or playing that on? I might be able to give more precise
PC.
tips. Perfect. So in X-Plane or MSFS, you generally can't just stand up and walk around.
I didn't say stand up and walk around.
I see what you mean now. Yeah, most flight simulators keep you seated in the cockpit view by default.
Airport information India 100 Zulu.
Some add-ons or mods
Wind
can make
244.
Oh, we're doing it like this then.
Visibility 10. Sky condition 3,400 scattered. Ceiling 4,900 broken. Temperature 28. Dew point 21. Altimeter 2999er. ILS runway 27 right, ILS runway 27 left, ILS runway 28 center, ILS runway 28 right, ILS runway 28 left, and ILS runway 27 center in use. Landing and departing runway 27 right, runway 27 left, runway 28 center, runway 28 right, runway 28 left, and runway 27 center. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have India. O'Hare Airport information Juliet 100 Zulu. Wind 244 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition 3,400 scattered. Ceiling 4,900 broken. Temperature 28. Dew point 21. Altimeter 2999er. ILS runway 27 right, ILS runway 27 left, ILS runway 28 center, ILS runway 28 right, ILS runway 28 left, and ILS runway 27 center in use. Landing and departing runway 27 right, runway 27 left, runway 28 center, runway 28 right, runway 28 left, and runway 27 center. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Juliet. O'Hare Airport information Juliet 100 Zulu. Wind 244 at 5. Visibility 10.
Yeah, that's pretty close. 70,000.
Ceiling 4,900 broken.
We're at 70. I see 74,000. That should be all right. That's pretty close.
Altimeter 2999er.
Taxi. So
ILS runway 27
0 fuel weight.
ILS runway 28 right.
Wait, it configured it in the computer, but we didn't configure it on here. Do we have to configure it on here?
Runway 27 right, runway 27 left, runway 28 center, runway 28 right, runway 28 left, and runway 27 center. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Juliet. O'Hare Airport information Juliet 100 Zulu.
Shut the hell up.
44 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition ceiling 3,400 broken. Temperature 28. Dew point 21. Altimeter 2999er. ILS runway 27 right, ILS runway 27 left, ILS runway 28 center, ILS runway 28 right, ILS runway 28 left, and ILS runway 27 center in use. Landing and departing runway 27 right, runway 27 left, runway 28 center, runway 28 right, runway 28 left, and runway 27 center. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Juliet. O'Hare Airport information Juliet 100 Zulu.
Dude, what is going on with her?
Visibility 10.
It's I must be on the wrong frequency, but how do I pull her up?
Dew point 21. Altimeter 2999er. ILS runway 27 right, ILS runway 27 left, ILS runway 28 center, ILS runway 28 right, ILS runway 28 left, and ILS runway 27 center in use. Landing and departing runway 27 right, runway 27 left, runway 28 center, runway 28 right, runway 28 left, and runway 27 center. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short Initial contact, you have Juliet. O'Hare.
How do I get out of this now?
Juliet 1000 Zulu. Wind 244 at Fife. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, ceiling 3400 broken. Temperature 28. Dew point 21.
It's gonna take us a while to learn all these fucking controls, bro! I know what I'm doing as far as getting the aircraft. Doing the aircraft and programming the computer is not hard. Just learn the fucking controls, man. Oh my god. I've been flying this plane for 12 years. Doing the checklist, doing the programming, doing the calculate, all that stuff's easy, but I can't look where the fuck I want to look. Like, how do I move over? Like, I want to move in front of the fucking thing. I don't want to move my head. I want to move my whole thing over, my whole body, like the whole camera. How the fuck do I do that? There's got to be a way. I mean, why the hell is the screen so damn bright? Or dark? Now I can't even look left or right. I got this. It works. It won't look where I want it to look. All right. Like, what the hell? Like, it works and it doesn't. Like, I can't look. Is that a bug? I mean, it works in free roam, but this is still should be able to move it. Alright, let's just program my flight. I'm over here raging now. This is very weird to program it like this. I might as well just. Once again, now I can't move my dang camera. There's gotta be a way I can brighten this up. I never done that before, so I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to trying to brighten this up. And why is it taking so long? Is that how it is in real life? Like, it takes so long to go to the next page. Like, it like flickers out. I never seen it do that before. Alright, whatever. Let's just go to route. Origin. Can I type? No. Alright, K. O. R. D. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna have a SID. So, but we are gonna have a star. K. D. T. So this is the easy part. Like I said, programming all this stuff like a real pilot, it's not hard for me. I've been doing this for like 12 years, but learning the controls is gonna be difficult, man. I just hope the controls are the same for controller or I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I don't have a yoke or nothing yet because I always just use a controller and just, you know, you don't really need a controller really much anyways because once you get in the air, autopilot's on, you're just chilling really. You only need it for like taking off and landing really. So that's why I never got a yoke or a joystick, but sometimes you will need to take over by yourself. Sometimes you will need to, but unless something goes wrong, yeah, for sure. T. W. Alright. K. D. K. D. T. W. 777. Activate. Execute. And then let's put this to flight path. Zoom out of that a little bit. That's a better view, I guess. And then let's go to depart. We can pick this SID. I don't know how this SID would look. I didn't see that on my nav chart. I guess it could be this one because O heard 9, so O R D 9. I guess that's what it could be. Okay. Let's go back to our. So we are okay. So yeah, this is our SID right here. Let's make sure we save that. Alright. And I said runway, runway. 10 left. I don't remember saying 10 left, but I did say 10 left, yeah. So we'll pick this SID, I guess. Depends on which way it's having us go out. I couldn't find anything on the database about that. Not sure how it's gonna have us transitioning out. I keep forgetting the wrong keybinds. Okay. Make sure that's off. You heard that? Oh, that's a better view right there. It's not bad. My stomach hurts. Alright, approach. We already know we're gonna have a star of, I'm gonna say Rick City or Ricky 2, I don't know. That's gonna be probably near the end. There it is right there. That's our star. And then ILS 04 right. And let's go clean some things up here. So now I want to be able to see. I want to be able to see both screens now. Did it not do our our? Okay, I guess we're just going. I'm confused what's going on with that. That looks weird. Doesn't look like we have anything, any waypoint until we get to our star. Okay, well let's just try to see what happens. Let's clean everything up then. How's that look? How's that look up there? What the hell is going on? This doesn't look. This looks really strange. I gotta zoom out. Is something going on with the other waypoint? It looks. It's not a vector. Huh? looks fine. Okay, that looks fine. It looked like it was bugged out for a sec. See, right there it looks bugged out. Oh, that's because it resets back. That looks fine. It doesn't look like it goes. It doesn't look like it goes to jelly though. How it looks like it just go here. So did we delete that waypoint? Did we just take this waypoint and move this here? How's that look? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. I have the waypoint right here. I don't know why it doesn't look like it's going to go to that waypoint. What if I take this waypoint and move that to that waypoint? Does that mean, does that do anything? Doesn't do nothing. Just doesn't want to go to that waypoint for some reason. Okay, well, let's just roll with that. Whatever. Alright, 30. Oh, we forgot to put our flight plan too. That's no way we're flying at 37,000 feet. I gotta change that. Our altitude. We're gonna fly at 20,000 feet. Fuck. Now we gotta recalculate our fuel. You don't have reserve, but whatever. V1, V2, VR. How do you pull up the map? Where's the weather at? Trying to find the weather. The hell did I do? Alright, what did I do? My stomach hurts. How do I fix this, dude? It's not working. That was crazy. Guess we're going without it. Probably look on here. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think that's it. But now we can't. How we gonna wait? We can still do our flight plan, right? Our checklist. How do I? How the hell do I? How do I connect the jetway and what frequency would that would be on it? How do I request my flight plan? Start all these. How do I request my flight and everything? Okay. So southbound. One, two, four. Let me try. One, two. Ain't making no sense. If I connected the ground service, I should be able to request my taxi and my flight plan. .135.4, yes. what I have too, but nothing pops up. That's just weather. And then ground is 118.
Visibility 10. Sky condition, ceiling 2600 broken. Temperature 28. Dew point 21. Altimeter tuniner 9er. ILS runway 27 right, ILS runway 27 left, ILS runway 28 center, ILS runway 28 right, ILS runway 28 left, and ILS runway 27 center in use. Landing and departing runway 27 right, runway 27 left, runway 28 center, runway 28 right, runway 28 left, and runway
I gotta do it in
27
here.
VFR aircraft say direction of flight.
Mine's
All
not working.
aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Juliet. O'Hare Airport information, Juliet 1000 Zulu. Wind 244 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition, ceiling 2600 broken. Temperature 28. Dew point 21. Altimeter tuniner 9er. ILS runway 27 right, ILS runway 27 left, ILS runway 28 center, ILS runway 28 right, ILS runway 28 left, and ILS runway 27 center in use. Landing and departing runway 27 right, runway 27 left, runway 28 center, runway 28 right, runway 28 left, and runway 27 center. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Juliet. O'Hare Airport information, Juliet 1000 Zulu. Wind 244 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition.
I gotta restart. I mean, I didn't complete it. Oh, man. Still not working. Bro. This is aggravating, dude. It's if I'm not running into a bug, I can't figure out the controls. Fuck, bro. Nah, it could very well be on my end. It may very well be, but it wouldn't. I couldn't get to load for no reason. I mean, there's still bugs on 2020 they didn't fix. I don't know. I mean, it's fun. I like it. I just wish still would have kept the keybinds the same. Now what the hell is going on? What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, bro. You joking right now. It better working game, dude.
O'Hare Tower, Boeing Alpha.
Screw it, let's just go on. Fuck it, let's go.
Runway 10 left, ready for departure. Straight on departure.
can't go because I ain't got shit programmed. Look at this shit. What the fuck's going on? How the fuck am I supposed to fly? Even a senior pilot in real life can't do shit with this shit. What are we supposed to do? This shit's on drugs, bro. What the fuck is going on? There's nothing I can do. No amount of experience in real life can save you from this. Damn, I went down to 12 FPS. What is going on, dude? This thing's so bugged out right now. Holy shit. So restart one more time. I'm gonna have to go back to 2020. There's nothing I can do. I feel like everything's bugged out. I don't understand, dude. I don't understand. Almost $60, bro. No, it was over $60. Not on sale, but damn. I'm about to go back to 2020. They don't work this time. I'm just whatever. I'll contact them. Like, dude, fix this shit, dude. Like, stop fucking adding new shit to the game and fix the bugs. I don't understand how hard it is. I'd rather have a stable game and things that's fixed than new shit. Because even a real pilot that's trying to play that knows what they're doing, they're gonna look like they don't know what the fuck they're doing because of all these bugs. Hey. Hey. Yay. I just want to fucking play. I'm trying to speed through some of this stuff. This is a fun game. It's hard when you got bugs all the time. I know games are gonna have bugs, but some of these bugs are like really bad, like groundbreaking bugs. Like, just gonna turn these off. We're not using these. Fuel pumps are off. We might need windshield wipers. These are on by default. Everything's good in there. Good. Oh shit. It's raining in real life. Don't care about the stabilizer. We're not gonna have any reserves anyways. Alright. Let's go back to programming this damn thing again. $45,119 5,559 400 21 6 K O R D K D T W Oh, that weather, dude. Holy shit. We could try 10 flaps. We could go higher if we need to. And then the frequency number for that runway is 1129 it. Okay, it's pretty clear there. And so that's a 04 right. So we have to add for it in order to communicate with ATC. We have to program it in here. All right, let's check the other out here and see what pops up in here. Scatter clouds. We just have scattered clouds. Is it coming? Are we gonna pass over it? It's passing over us right now. Fuck. Scattered clouds. And then in here, what we got here? Broken clouds. I don't know how to do this. I know how to program this, but what am I supposed to do with this? Can I add this in here? Looks right. Think. Ricky. 04 right, yeah? Let me send. Oh, you can send to avionics. We already did it here, so that we don't need to do that, right? Sorry, it seems like I don't know what I'm doing because I don't. It's a new game and it's new keybinds and everything. I'm trying to figure this crap out. I know what I'm doing as far as programming the plane and everything. It's not an issue. It's the keybinds and the bugs and this. We don't have a tablet in 2020, so I guess you have to program this before you can send it to ATC. I'm learning this as I go. Like I know what I'm doing as far as this goes. The plane's not hard. It's just this shit. I don't know my way around. Now that I sent it over, can I?
Ground, Boeing Alpha Sierra 747. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747. The jet
I still don't know the keybind to get outside the cockpit or outside the plane. I do it like this.
Ground, Boeing Alpha Sierra 747. Could you please send the baggage?
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747.
Now, how do I request my IFR flight plan, though? I mean, I guess at least we're getting time for our storm to pass. If it does, I think it's gonna go that. I hope it goes this way, not this way. Here we go.
Ground, Boeing Alpha Sierra 747 ready to copy IFR clearance to Detroit Metro.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747 is cleared to Detroit Metro Airport as filed. Runway 10 left. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level for 3010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 126.625. Squawk 1276.
Cleared to Detroit Metro as filed. Runway 10 left. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 43010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 126.625. Squawk 1276. Boeing Alpha Sierra 747.
Boeing 747, read back correct. Contact ground on 128.975.
43 feet. Oh no. Where did I go wrong with that? Did I programmed that in here wrong? Shit, I don't remember what page it's on. What page is it on, dude? Should have been this. I thought it should have been this page. Yeah, 20,000 feet. How can I read? Fuck. How do I wanna, fuck. No, see, this shit is so fucking dumb, dude. Why do I have to program it on here too? And even no, I did it right here. Fuck now. Fuck.
Ground, Boeing 747, gate Mike 8, Information India. Request startup.
Boeing 747, ground. Startup approved. Altimeter 29906.
Ground, Boeing Alpha Sierra 747 with India, ready to taxi, IFR.
Maybe I can send it.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, taxi to and hold short of runway 10 left via taxiway Victor 1 Echo Echo Victor Alpha 18 Bravo Alpha 17 Bravo Bravo November 2 November Zulu. Contact tower on 126.9er when ready.
Taxiing, hold short runway 10 left via the taxiway Victor 1 Echo Echo Victor Alpha 18 Bravo Alpha 17 Bravo Bravo November 2 November Zulu.
I like this though. It shows, just like my chart shows. So we need to be at 13 to 11,000 feet when we reach this waypoint for our star. And then 10 to 8,000 feet, and then 6,000 feet we reach here. So that's correct. I like that.
Ground, Boeing Alpha Sierra 747. I am done with the boarding.
Let's cancel IFR.
Ground, Boeing 747.
Hopefully we can
Cancel
redo it.
IFR this time.
Boeing 747, IFR flight plan.
I didn't know you had to put altitude on here. I didn't missed it.
Runway and request VFR departure from tower.
Hopefully it lets me recreate. Let's go to send to ATC. I just fucked myself, I think. I don't know what is going on with this right now. Fuck on my way. Oh, you know what? I probably got Doesn't look like it selected my approach. It did, but it's got an ILS. I'm about to fucking break this in a minute. What is going on with this fucking shit? A 04 right. Alright. I ain't never had so much fucking issues trying to plan a fucking flight. My life. Okay. Finally. Give me that shit. Give me that shit, you piece of fucking shit. Fuck you. Why isn't that? Now I can't read fucking. Do an IFR flight now? Send that shit. Come on. What the fuck's going on? What y'all waiting for? I don't understand, dude. When you cancel a fucking flight, why can't you recreate? Like, why can't you re-talk to him? Let me see something. Does this have the same buttons in the controller? Yeah. So throttle up is that. That's all I really need. Yeah. Okay. Controller's pretty much the same. I'm not worried about that. If I have to, I'll restart again. We saved the flight. And then this shit is so laggy when you zoom out. Whatever, bro. Restart it. I'm getting so fucking aggravated. I ain't never had so many. I've been playing these games, and I've been doing, and I got my flight, my instrument reading, real life, and I'm having the most fucking difficult time doing anything right now. I look like a fucking noob right now. Programming the plane and shit is not difficult. It's just these keybinds, and then you can't re-talk to the ATC. When you cancel a flight, why can't I go back in and say, hey man, that was a mess up. We're going at 20,000 feet. I don't understand that shit. Oh, it saved our flight. That helps us. I'm gonna try to speed through this checklist. I ain't trying to get mad, but I spent $60 on it and I can't even fucking figure nothing out. I thought the keybinds, like the cameras and shit, would be the same. I don't even know how to get outside the fucking plane. Unless I do this shit. Like, what is the button to get outside this fucking... Oh. We already checked all this, okay? Everything's good. Everyone's gonna trust me, alright? My co-pilot said everything's good. I'm taking his word, okay? Yep, everything's good. Just trying to get in the fucking air. I'm just doing some things before we even get there, so I can speed things up if I can. You know, I know these are good. Let's just try to speed through this. We already know these are on auto. These are on. APU. Just turn that on. We'll come back to that. Engine on. Emergency guard is closed. I know you say keep them on. We're gonna turn ours off. Fuck it. The pumps are off. Anti-ice. Window heat. Windshield wipers are off already. Yaw damper should be on. 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 Park and brake, we already know these are good. Just going through flash. On. Stand by. Alright, let's see what we can do now. Do we have to reprogram this? No.
O'Hare clearance delivery. Boeing Alpha Sierra 747 ready to copy IFR clearance to Detroit Metro.
20,000 feet, let me see it.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747 is cleared to Detroit Metro Airport as filed, runway 10 left. Climb and maintain 5,000 expect flight, level 21010 minutes after departure.
That's 21,000 feet. I said 20,000 feet.
Decimal 575, squawk 7714. Clear to Detroit Metro as filed, runway 10 left. Climb and maintain 5,000 expect flight, level 21010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 128 decimal.
I said 20,000 feet though.
Squawk 7714. Boeing Alpha Sierra 747.
Okay, whatever.
Boeing 747, read back is correct. Contact ground on 129.05 when ready to taxi. Good day. Ground, Boeing Alpha Sierra 747 with India, ready to taxi. IFR.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, taxi to and hold short of runway 10 left using taxiway Victor 2 Victor Alpha 18 Bravo Alpha 17 Bravo Bravo November 2 November Zulu. Contact tower on 126.9er when ready.
Taxiing, hold short runway 10 left via taxiway Victor 2 Victor Alpha 18 Bravo Alpha 17 Bravo Bravo November 2 November Zulu. Boeing 747. Ground, Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, requesting pushback.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, pushback request accepted.
How do you get outside the fucking plane? That's one way to do it, I guess. Huh. Uh. Oh, just outside the plane. I don't know what the keybinds are.
Ground, Boeing Alpha Sierra 747. Requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Ground, Boeing Alpha Sierra 747. Requesting pushback tug to push the aircraft straight.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
I don't like this feature at all, because if it gets congested and they're talking to other people, you can't stop the plane or nothing. Oh shit.
Ground, Boeing Alpha Sierra 747. Requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Ground, Boeing Alpha Sierra 747. Requesting the end of pushback.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, request to end pushback received.
We're gonna start all these. Oh shit. We really don't. This airport really doesn't have a SID like that, so. Oh, it has feedback on your controller? Vibrating? Why is it wanting to yank to the left though? Why is it yanking? Hold on. Why is it? The fuck? He's trying to give it more. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Why is it got? You can see my right pedal down more. That's gonna be very, very difficult. It's just pulling. This guy's spinning in circles. He's having issues too, probably. This is funny. How do I move? How do I move my character up though? I don't like sitting so low down. Oh, the weather passed us. Still pulling to the left. Why is it pulling to the left? Might use my keyboard. That's difficult. It's really difficult. It gets straight, but then when I start using my controller, it starts to go out of whack again. I mean, this is out of my control. I don't know what else to do about that. I'm not even sure what he said with my 5,000. It's pulling, man, and this shit is fucking pissing me off. I don't know why I was doing that. I don't fucking know what I'm doing it. Alright. Just gotta deal with it, man. It's gonna suck landing, though. I'm going for an ILS approach. Hopefully the LNAV works on this plane, on this game. Why do we have a plane on that runway? Why are they giving me the clearance when we got a plane on the runway? Y'all better stop me, bro. Let me know there's a plane there. I see him, but y'all gonna say anything? Y'all just gonna let me go out? That guy is not following us either. He's gotta be in the wrong. He probably wasn't even cleared to land. There's no way. And they're not saying nothing either. I bet you there's a dead zone with my pedals. There's a guy on the runway and nobody's even saying anything. They're not letting me know he's there or nothing. This guy was definitely not clear to land. There's no way. You think that'd be tower telling me? I wasn't on tower frequency. We're just gonna wait on him.
Southwest 5065, turn next taxiway.
They're telling him to turn down my taxiway. Nice.
45, contact
That's
ground
sick.
on 134.15.
Absolute sick. Look at this guy.
134.15. For Frontier Flight 45.
I'm all over the road because my freaking steering's fucked up.
5065, contact ground on 118.45.
You're not turning down here, are you?
American 2910, turn next taxiway.
First of all, nobody told me to hold my position.
118.45 for SkyWest 5065.
Granted, I wasn't on the tower frequency, but still, I don't usually connect to the tower until I get to my runway.
American 2910, exit runway when able.
At least it cleared up though, the sky. This is gonna be hard to steer this man on the ground with this. I gotta go way the fuck over here. How do I turn the
American 2910.
engine and stuff down at the bottom off while I'm in the cockpit? I don't want that while I'm in the cockpit. The hell did I hit?
Air Tower, Envoy 4135, 13 miles east, inbound Islands runway 28 center approach. Envoy. Brickyard 4455,
You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Who fucking puts a building right there?
runway 28 center approach. Envoy 4135.
American 2910.
Brickyard 4455, contact ground on 128.9er.
These are about the fucking stupidest fucking developers I've ever seen in my life. Who the fuck put the building right there, dude?
128.9er, Brickyard 4455.
Yeah, that's great. Let's just put a fucking little small building right here in the, on the edge of taxiway so big planes can't make it through. Awesome job, guys. Just a random fucking shack sitting here. Fucking stupid motherfuckers. Fucking stupid motherfuckers, dude. Who the fuck does that? I ain't never seen a building right there on a fucking taxiway. That shit pissed me off, bro. Let's just get on the fucking runway, dude. My fucking steering's fucked up. Can't figure out the damn controls. I need a nicotine pouch, man, after this. This shit's stressing me the fuck out. I know what I'm doing, but I can't do shit when there's fucking buildings right there by taxiways. My steering's fucked up. Fucking can't figure out the keybinds and shit. Like 2020's so far is a lot more smoother than this shit is right now. Now I gotta make sure my fucking flight plans before I can even go. Just try to get in the fucking air, dude. That's all we're trying to fucking do. That's definitely an online player. That's not real life. What a dickhead. That guy's trolling. Scared the shit out of me. Still got our flight plan here, nice. I think everything else is good. I think we're finally ready to go. Why is the sound crackling? That's not right. And we gotta fix our flight plan. We need to delete. Oh, fuck. What do you fucking mean? Alright, there we go. There we go. We don't really have a SID. We'll just take off here, and then when we get over here, we'll put our LNAV on. We can just put it on now, and then we'll just fly over that way. And I think the LNAV has to work once it's already on the flight path. I don't think it'll work until we intercept the flight path. I think we're good to finally freaking go. Oh shit. One more thing. We could probably do it in the air, to be honest. In real life, we would not be sitting on the runway this long, but we're having all kind of issues right now. So 04 right. And then we gotta put this in here for our ILS. And if we did, and right here, if you look at my cheat, these right here are hold patterns. These are hold patterns right here. And then if you're flying with your heading via ATC or whatever, this would be your heading degrees. So 129, 131, blah, blah, blah. But if we get too close to, let's say, our star and we need to do a hold pattern, we would hold at this waypoint right here. So you would go into your ATC, you would go into hold, you find the waypoint. If you can't find it, you can type it in down here, and then you click it, and then you go to hold. It'll tell hold or whatever. And then you can just do a next hold. Meaning, your plane won't hold, and then when it gets to that waypoint, then it'll start holding. So you can actually do an advanced hold, where like, let's say you're at this waypoint, and you say at this waypoint, whatever, you want to do a hold. Well, when you get there, it's gonna keep flying normal, and then when you get to that waypoint, then it'll do a hold. And that's for like if you have an emergency, you need to burn more fuel before you can land, you got too much, something's going on at the airport, at the runway, just crowded, whatever. So these are hold patterns. All of these are hold patterns. And this is a star. So since we're using the star, this is our star right here. It's gonna consist of coming from the northwest side, and it's gonna consist of all these waypoints. So, like, I know what I'm doing, it's just I'm having the most difficult time figuring the controls and some glitches and bugs here and there. But it is what it is. We're gonna try to have fun with it. I don't even know how to get outside the cockpit still. What is this?
Brickyard 4412. Turn next taxiway.
Let's go. Alright. I'm not sure why I can't communicate with them, but I think we're good to go. We're gonna get, now my pedal is going to the right a little bit, I don't know why.
Brickyard 4412. Turn next taxiway.
I'm not sure why it's pulling like that.
Brickyard 4412. Contact ground on 128 decimal liner.
If I knew how to look out. I think it's just really windy.
128 decimal niner, Brickyard 4412.
Boeing 747. Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! This is why we're flying ILS. We got to rely on our instruments. Oh shit! I should have went the other way. Don't pay attention to the weather. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. We're getting a little fast. I'm paying attention to the weather. I'm not even paying attention to my airspeed. All right. We're fine. We're fine. Fine. I'm gonna put the auto speed on here in just a sec. We don't have a whole lot of the weather to go through though. Once we split down here, we're good. I think. Okay, now I don't have this on advanced mode. I have it on beginner mode for now. So it's handling all my keybinds for the frequencies and stuff. It's gonna be hard to land this thing because my pedals are jacked. I don't know why it's like that. Like, see how it's one jacked another one? So it's just hard. But the wind was, I should have probably went to 15 flaps to be honest. That would have helped with the wind. I mean, I can't tell if it's raining, but I'm assuming it is. So we're gonna try to put the LNAV on once we get over here. The problem is I don't know how to get this. Now that I have this on, it don't ever shut off. There should be a way to shut it off. So now I'm hoping that I didn't mess up the LNAV. And he said 5,000 feet. We're still holding at 5,000, right? Yeah. I hope the LNAV works. LNAV does not work all the time on this plane and flight 2024 or 2020. Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Come on, please work. I'm gonna wait till I get closer to my waypoint. I'm gonna hit LNAV. I'd hope that me selecting this ain't gonna cause issues, because sometimes it does. Yes. It's not bugged out this time, so now it's just gonna fall. Now I gotta figure out what the hell is going on with ATC. Oh my god, the turbulence is ridiculous. Oh my god, we're getting all that freaking weather over there. I need to figure out. We need to go higher, but we're going higher. I don't care. Let's just do 20. Let's just do 2,000. I thought we were dropping. I was about to say what the hell's going on. That's that turbulence. Once we get out of it, once we get over here, we should be alright, because most of it's to the left of us. Like Milwaukee area. Milwaukee's over there. We just have some, we're just getting some winds from there. Alright, our speed, let's put that. $250 is where it wants us to be at. $250 for now. $250, 8,000. We're supposed to be at 8,000 at the moment. So, and then we can go up to 302. As we're transitioning out. Alright, so we got LNAV. LNAV's working on this plane. I'm surprised. It always gives me issues on this plane on 2020. So it's working. Everything's good. Plane's gonna fly us up there. The ILS is pretty simple. The only thing I'm worried about is my pedals down here. This is gonna be tough. Because this pedal's jacked up way... I don't know why it's doing that. I mean... My buttons ain't sticky or nothing.
Boeing 747, contact approach on 119.65. Good day.
119.65. Boeing 747.
Look at that freaking rain coming off the...
Approach. Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, 6400.
Climb a little higher here. A little faster. Put our vertical speed up.
Radar contact. Continue.
We're just gonna have to read our instruments because we can't see nothing. So, top of climb, they got us top of climb right here. 10 knockabouts, 302, 13,000 feet. We haven't got cleared. They haven't said nothing though. Like, I can't figure out how to request on here that I wanna, you know, so we didn't went from the dart. We just went on the runway because we were having issues. But I would like to request to them, hey, can I go up to this? We'll go to 13,000 feet for now.
Boeing 747, contact approach on 126.5. Good day. 126.
Oh, we got too much fuel in here, dude. We didn't do our fuel. Shit. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. We're not doing it. I forgot to do it because we had to restart, remember? Fuck it. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna fuck anything up if I'm in the air already. I can do it real quick. I have the information. Wait. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I think 45,000 fuel. Oh shit. $45,000 fuel, 70,000.
Chicago Center. Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, 10,800. Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, Chicago Center. Altimeter 3001. Radar contact. Continue.
You know, I mean, like I said, I did this, but I forgot that we went on the runway. We didn't set this up, so we'll have. I hate this fucking thing sometimes, dude. Five 559. No wonder why we took off so heavy. Probably done damaged everything. Now, technically, we didn't forget we didn't forget about it. We just had problems and we had to restart the game a couple times, and that, we already did it before. Uh-oh, now I see some sunlight coming in, baby. It's getting quiet, it's getting better. That looks more like it. Now it's 45, still short. Whatever, dude. I don't know how this works. I just programmed it up on here. Why are they not matching what I have on here? What is this? Let me go into my...
Chicago Center, Japan Airliner is passing 13,600, descending 2,000.
Japan Airliner, Chicago Center, altimeter 29er to 9er, radar contact, continue.
This guy's at 37 fuel right here. $45. Well, we're just gonna have extra. We might run short. Hope not. That's not something you want to hear your pilot say, but hey, not much you can do when you're having problems. We'll just keep an eye on our instruments. Fuel tank / engine. I know what that is though, so we're about to turn it off in a minute. That should be this message right here should be our cross feed. We normally have that off. We're not cross feeding, so let's go ahead and shut that off, and then it should go away. And there you go. We're not cross feeding, so as long as we don't get that we're low on fuel, be alright. It's only like a 2-hour flight. It's not very long. We should be alright. We just don't have extra fuel on board. We probably got some reserves though. Yeah, we got reserves if we need to. And then if we need to dig into the reserves. Okay, so we do have enough. We do have 42. That's still a little short, but we can dig into our reserves. We can turn our cross feed on and then dig into our reserves if we need to. Alright, it's starting to become a little bit better out here. I don't know why they're not telling me to climb and nothing. Like, they're not telling me anything what to do. Like, we're way too low right now, but they're not telling me anything. We're just gonna go 20,000 feet then. They're not telling me nothing. I don't know why. We should have been at our top of the climb soon. But I've been busy doing this and they're not saying nothing to me. It's fine though, because we got 143 nautical miles before we gotta get to our star. I don't know why they're not saying nothing. Like, I can't do nothing. I can't, request increase in my altitude, decrease, nothing. They're not telling me, hey, descend back down to 5,000 or whatever. They did tell me that was. They haven't told me. I don't know. They haven't told me nothing. The weather looks clear though.
Boeing 747 contact Chicago Center on 1-2.
That's the only thing they're telling me. I don't like how laggy it gets. Like when you zoom in and out,
27.0.
it takes a minute for it to, whatever.
Chicago Center, Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, flight level 190. Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, Chicago Center, radar contact continue. Boeing 747 contact Chicago Center on 128.5. Good day. 128.5, Boeing 747. Chicago Center, Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, flight level 200.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, Chicago Center, radar contact, continue.
Oh, flying over Lake Michigan. It runs pretty good for being at high ultra settings. All right, we're at our cruising altitude. People can start serving their alcohol, whatever they gotta do. Go to the bathroom. I wish I could make my camera higher without just looking my head, moving my head. I want to move my camera up higher. I need to figure out. Oh, they got track IR. I need to get that. I don't know why ATC is not communicating with me. They're not telling me nothing. Yeah, we should have plenty of fuel. 9% should be enough. I hope. But it should be. It's not a long flight. We got 132 nautical miles till we reach our star. We got our ILS frequency numbers in here. If you go down to our here, you'll be able to see, well, normally it has our ILS right here, but once we get closer, you'll see the ILS pop up down here with the number. These numbers are for our left and our right, so that should work. And then when we get close for our localizer, we will, I hate when it lags like that sometimes. It's not the end of the world, but it needs to be optimized better sometimes. Like, explain, I mean, it is a flight simulator after all. So when we get close, we have our localizer mode and we have our approach. And then we'll have diamonds that will appear down here for our glide slope and our localizer, and then we'll turn those on. The weather looks clear there though, so we shouldn't have anything to worry about. Oh, wait. Okay, it's on, I was about to say, that's probably not communicating with us. It is on TARA. Transponder. Is the transponder on the right one? They're probably not communicating because we just started from, already on the runway. Which is what it is. We'll just land without following rules, I guess. Never would do that in real life, but So here we are, we're finally Lake Michigan. Now, I am originally from Michigan. I live in Louisiana, but I'm from a small town. See if I can find it. It's called Niles, Michigan, right by South Bend. There's South Bend where Nordane plays. And I'm just north. I'm from just north of that. If I can find it. Well, there's South Bend. That's it right there. That's it right there. I think. It's just north of South Bend. I'm trying to find it here. There's Elkhart. It's not gonna be that high up though. Probably because not, you know, they don't have an international airport. But I mean, I can show you on the Sky Vector app. Not Sky Vector, but our Sunbrief. Right here. South Bend, Indiana, Niles, Michigan. I'm from a small town, Niles, Michigan, right there by South Bend. That's where I'm from. I used to live here, right by Notre Dame Stadium. And now I live down here in Louisiana. So I'm familiar with these roads. I've been to Michael Jackson's house at Gary, Indiana, which was nice. So we're gonna start descending to 13,000 to 11,000 feet. We're gonna look at a chart here. That's our next route. So if we're that far out, I mean we're around here. I don't know why I didn't add the rest of the waypoints in, but it's whatever. We just know that we need to get down to 11 to 13,000 feet, or 13 to 11,000 feet when we get to here. So we're around here. And then soon we're gonna check out the career mode. Everyone says it's got some bugs, but everyone says it's pretty freaking fun. Now X-Plane in my opinion is better as far as the physics and realistic of the plane and the way it moves. But this game is really good for beginners. If you want to learn how to get in aviation and planes, good flight training. I'm not saying it's, you know, that you're gonna be able to, like, you know, you can learn how to fly a plane in real life by playing this. Yes, it will teach you very, very well good information. But you're not gonna be able to get a license doing it. You're just gonna be familiarized with what you're doing, right? It will teach you some very, very fundamental things that everyone goes through. The technology that we have at our fingertips is so much. There's so much stuff kids nowadays can do. They want to learn how to program, play guitar, whatever it is. So much at your fingertips, man. These are what pilots use to train. This is their training device, really. They mostly use X-Plane though. Now landing's gonna be tough, like I said, because of my pedals getting janked. All they're doing is just telling me to contact towers. They're not telling me anything else. I can't request nothing. Like, what is going on with that?
Going to 1 tree, 4.905, Boeing 747. Chicago Center, Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, flight level 200. Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, Chicago Center, radar contact continue.
And it looks like it has this set up for manual. It doesn't look like we actually had the runway, do we? That showed the runway. Oh, we didn't. It don't look like. Says it's in there. I don't understand. It doesn't look like that. This is connected. I'm guessing it says manual, so I'm guessing. I don't know how I feel about that. But it has it in here. There's no way we're landing at 210 on runway ILS full right. And what's up with this then? Yeah, it looks fine. I don't understand that, what manual means. And that waypoint's broken too, that jelly waypoint's broken. It's kind of cutting that off and going straight to the other one. And that's it, it's going to it, but I don't know, it looks weird. Should be going right here and then right here. Hopefully we have enough time. If it does go this way, I'm hoping that we have enough time to make the final, to intercept the glide slope and the localizer. That's the only thing I'm worried about. We should be alright. Hey guys, this is your captain speaking. We are having difficulty with the computer. We should be alright. That's something that you want to hear, I know. I hope you guys have a blessed holiday and a blessed rest of your weekend. We still got, hopefully, still a long weekend for everybody. I hope today goes by slow as it can, and then hope tomorrow goes by slow as well. And I hope you guys have a great holiday weekend. All right, y'all be safe. All right.
Contact center on 127.7. Good day. Going to 127.7. Boeing 747. Center, Boeing Alpha Sierra 747. Flight level 200.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747. Center. Radar contact. Continue.
You know, these planes are a lot easier for beginners. If you're a beginner, learn how to fly these planes first over the small ones. The small ones are harder to fly, and I'm gonna tell you why. A lot of the small planes don't have built-in autopilot. A lot of their computer is a lot harder to work. It's the O ones where you gotta push everything, you gotta turn knobs. It's way more difficult than learning this one, in my opinion. The heading, you gotta literally do the math in your head. It doesn't have numbers like this. You have to. It's like a clock, and you can get confused between the big needle and the small one. It's more complicated in my opinion. I can fly it, but I just say if you're a beginner, I think these are better, and the autopilot is top tier. These planes can land themselves. Once you get everything set up, you're just chilling, and then when you go to your top of descent, that's when you start getting everything prepared. And you can see I got my ILS right here, the frequency number, and that's how we land planes in bad conditions where you can't see the runway or see the airport. The plane does all the work. You're just turning knobs. That's why I'm telling you, if people can learn how to fly these planes on a simulator, if they're in one of these planes and their pilot's in trouble or something happened, they can land this plane easily. Easily. I know the stress level might be different, but if you get on ATC and they put you on the radio with the 747 pilot, and they tell you, hey, turn the heading, well, you know where the heading's at. They tell you, hey, bring your speed down, just speed, you're gonna know what to look for. You're gonna know where everything's at. You ain't gonna panic looking for something, right? That's the main thing. These planes land themselves. It's probably already gonna be configured. So all you gotta do is go in here, turn numbers, you know, turn the heading. They might say, hey, there's the nearest airport to your left, 4 miles away. Turn the heading 250. Well, come up here, turn it, select it, and do what they tell you to do. You'll be all right. And then right before you touch down, just make sure you flare it. Flaring is always better than slamming it. Promise you. Use the whole runway. You got all that runway. Just take your time.
Center, Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, flight level 200.
I know it probably seems harder than what I'm making it seem like, but I'm just saying, being familiar with what you're looking for is gonna be a lot better than panicking, taking all that crucial time looking for a knob that you're not familiar with. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot better. Our top of the descent's coming up. We're in Michigan. We've been in Michigan for a little while. Yeah, you see how the FPS drops when you move your camera and it lags a little bit? That's normal in a flight simulator. I mean, it's a flight simulator. You're rendering all this whole world, you know? It's a whole world that you're rendering. You got clouds, you know? It's normal. That's gonna happen. I got a $4,000 beefy computer, and you know, I'm at high ultra settings as well, so that's gonna happen. I like the quality, though. I like the quality of everything. Just bring the speed down just a tad. Hey, I gotta pee, man. You got it from here? I gotta piss. Should we wait? Hey. Hey. Bob. You're a son of a bitch. Why'd you fly with me, bro? You are one ugly dude. You got pretty eyes, I'll give you that. No homo, you got pretty eyes, though. I got green eyes. Yeah, I do. I got a birthmark in my eye, a little dot in my eye. The girls love it. Yep. How was your day?
127.7.
So, on big plane, on long flights, you have a pilot, co-pilot, engineer, and right behind me, you have a navigator. You have 4 pilots total. So you have a captain, co-pilot, engineer. He takes care of all the, you know, all the switches back here for the engineer stuff. You know, your hydraulic stuff, your breakers and everything, and then you have a navigator. That way, if we have a problem, we have our pilots that we can focus on the plane, what's going on. And then we have a navigator. He's gonna be in charge of talking to ATC, getting, you know, letting them know what's going on. And then we got him back here looking at the breakers, see if something popped, they lost whatever they lost. And he's gonna look at all these knobs and figure out what they lost, what breaker, you know, if the breaker went out. And he's gonna do his little investigation over here. And then he's gonna be the one that goes back probably and let one of the flight attendants know what's going on. That way we can focus on the aircraft. Now you normally have nowadays you normally have 4 pilots on cargo jets. Normally. So we'll go down to 13,000 feet. Go out to 11,000. We're a little late. We're on top of the descent. I got the talking, but we're fine. We'll just climb. We'll just descend a little quickly. I got the talking, man. I got the talking to Bob. He don't want to talk to me. He's mad. You're gonna help or what? I wish you can give, like, I wish that added AI, like, sort of like AI, where you can, like, give him instructions to turn shit and tell him to do shit. I think that'd be cool. Hey, man, turn the heading. Boom, boom, push a button, turn the heading, you know what I mean? We got weather over here to our left. Oh, shit. I hope we can pass that in time. Is it coming our way? Now, back in the day, we had a lot of, I watched a show called Mayday Air Disaster Show. And back in the day, we had a lot of air disasters in the air. Nowadays, because of some flights that happened in the past, we have a thing, the airplanes pop up on our map now. They used to not be a thing back in the day. We couldn't see other aircrafts, you know, like danger or nothing. Now we do. We're a little high, but we'll be alright. We'll just descend a little faster than normal. We got to talking a little bit. I'm just worried about my pedals right here. That one being in more. I don't know why. We're still trying to learn this Flight Simulator 2024. And we're descending, so our speed's a little fast, but we should be alright.
Boeing 747. 118.905 for Boeing 747.
I hope that's not gonna be too close, man. I don't know why it has us. I hope it goes to that other waypoint. We're gonna go ahead and go to 6,000 feet just to make sure, because we lost a little ground, so we're gonna go a little lower early. So we should be about to 6,000 feet by the time we reach here. I wonder if we can see the runway yet, or the airport. Oh no, we can't see nothing. Hello? Yeah, that's way too fast, I feel like. There's no way. I'm way too. I think I'm way too close here. There's no way. That's the route it gave us. There's no way I can make it around here. Maybe. Cause it's not gonna go to here. We need to go to here. I don't know why it's glitched out like that. Instead of going there, is it gonna go there though? We still haven't intercepted nothing yet. Probably once we turn. We should be alright. I gotta pee pee. I gotta pee pee. Alright, there's our glide slope coming up. Doesn't seem to want to work though. There we go. Hello? I don't know what's going on with it. Come on, recover, recover. We have to go around, aren't we? The fucking route broke or something. It didn't work properly. We'll go around, I guess. think it's that one. It's that one right there. Oh shit. I never had a problem with the ILS, but it just didn't want to. The route broke or something because it didn't turn or nothing. Fine, we'll go around. Yeah, so that's runway 04 right. That second one to the left. We'll just go far out and come back around. Maybe we can intercept the glass open and come back. We need to go higher probably. We're a pilot, man. We're gonna figure this shit out. We're gonna get one to the ground safely, even though my rudders are broken, but it's fine. We're gonna do our best, man. We're gonna do our best. Isn't that right, Bob? Are you gonna help or are you just gonna sit there? See, Loke should be our localizer, and this should be our approach, should be our glide slope, but it didn't work. We'll just use our heading. We wouldn't have made that. It'd been too dangerous. We could have just came out of it and go over, but we just held and did a turnaround. Didn't lock it. I seen it. I don't know what it was doing. way too high. See if we can save it. You on that glide slope? Don't lag on me now. Well, we made it. I don't know what was going on. It wouldn't work. Boom. Made it. Made it in one piece. I don't know what happened to the route because like it wasn't working. Prayer mode. This is sick.
Hello there. You must be Brian McLean, right?
What the fuck? How the fuck you know my name, bro?
Welcome to KML. I'm Arturo, the owner of this Aero Club. Here at the club, we provide all the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot license. Then, once you've earned your PPL, you can build up your flight hours and get more experience by taking people out on first flights. But before any of that, let's head outside and take a flight to get familiar with our aircraft and
Welcome to the apron. This is where all our flying adventures begin. Why don't you walk around a bit while I finish the pre-flight trainer airplane in our flight school. Our Cessna's got a glass cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine. Climbs well and is easy to fly. I'm ready if you are. So hop in and buckle up.
Sick.
Welcome aboard. While you settle in, let's go over our flight plan.
And I know it's playing a little bit, but not a whole lot.
We will climb to 1,500 feet above sea level and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view. Ready? Why don't you start the engine for us?
He said he already did inspection stuff, right? I don't know the aircraft like that.
Perfect. The wind is from 182 degrees direction with a speed of 2 knots, so we'll be taking off from runway 18. Okay, let me taxi to the runway.
I don't know this plane like that. Alright. Head back on in a few. I'm gonna get something to eat and play some